I'm Skylar Marlar, driver of the 257 Superior Drywall Longhorn. 39-year-old, fixing to be 40, used car salesman. One thing that fans don't know about me, I'm a pretty big sports fanatic. Really like watching football, basketball. Played a lot of basketball until I hurt my knee, so I had to kind of give that up. The reason why we run the 604 series was we won the first race, basically. We went to the second event and won, so it was all she wrote. We was in from there. Racing bucket list would, there's a few different things. Probably to get to race maybe the War 100 or the Dream. I'd like to do that.
What did you think about the series overall this year?
Oh, I thought it was awesome. Got to meet, some new drivers, some guys I hadn't raced against, and we had some knockdown drag out, some ups and downs, but overall, just racing against some new, old, familiar faces, I guess you'd say.
Who was your favorite person to race against this year?
Ross White. Yeah, I really like racing against Ross White. Yeah, me and him, we like to trash talk, so that makes it a little funner.
Are you guys friends off the track?
Oh yeah, we were always friends, but got to be a little closer this year. Yeah, the opening night at I-75, when Hayden tried that move, didn't really have time to really think about what's going on. Mainly, we just had to react. Luckily, it went in our favor and didn't go the other way, because that honestly would have changed your season around. The track was really slick, and that's more of our forte. We went there probably 3 times in a row and finally get it figured out and get the win with you. Yeah, race number 2, we were at Smoky Mountain and started the night off okay. We practiced the night before and got us a pretty good little notebook built up, and just hung around there and got us a good consistent finish. I think we ended up 3rd that night. Yeah, Wartburg was a very interesting night. Started the night off, me and Cody got to overthinking a few things and had it crosswired and didn't qualify very well. I think we qualified next to last, and we started 12th in the feature and ended up coming to 2nd. Ross had a flat, so Ross told me that night I was the unluckiest guy he's ever seen. We went into Mountain View, race 4, and I hadn't ever raced there. It's kind of weird, so close to the house, and I had never been there, But awesome place. Place is slick. I'd love to go back. I actually spoke with Jesse Lowe there the other day. He's like, man, you suck down there anyway, so what's it matter? I'm like, well, I only went there one time in my defense, but yeah, awesome place. Kind of the same deal. Hung around there, and I think we ended up with the top 5 that night, so I'm dying to go back.
Yeah.
Race 5 at Thunder Mountain, and didn't qualify very well, and just kind of worked my way up through there, and the top come in. And I've been there a couple times, and the top of the racetrack had never come in like that, so it kind of caught them guys off guard and snuck by them and ended up picking up the win. I-75, the points come down to the wire, and we got in a wreck lap 5, and I'm rolling around there just watching this point still slip away after all year, and just so happened William went in there and had some bad luck himself, and I was screaming to the top of my lungs, not because he wrecked, just because it was, obviously my favor of them. Yeah, going into volunteer, fortunately everything kind of worked out for me from I-75, William or whatever, because if he'd won that, I think somebody done the math and we was going to have just a few points on him or something like that, so it would have really come down to the last race. But I knew we just had to get in, transfer, and just get us a good average finish, and we'd be fine. So yeah, I was kind of on pins and needles. Just really honestly had a pretty good race car. I didn't qualify very well, but I couldn't really get up there and race because, points racing, I just had to get up there and finish, So we ended up being the points champions. Long year, a lot of work put into it. Just got to thank Cody, Jamie, wife, kids, my dad, all the employees at the car lot, because I was skipping out of work a lot, trying to go get this car ready all the time, So just big thank you to all them guys, and we appreciate John Ellison and the whole Best Plumber, the film crew, and everybody for having us, and it was a good time. The trophy was awesome. We've raced a few times since then, and we're still confetti still coming out of the trailer. We don't know where that stuff's coming from, but it keeps popping up at the shop, in the yard, everywhere I look, we see confetti everywhere. But that's a good thing to have.